Hello everybody, this is Sanitch and I'm here to give you a quick guide to installing Thievery. I wanted to set up this quick install guide to make sure that anybody that was interested in playing this game was completely able to. Being that this is a game that's almost more than 10 years old, it might have some problems running on some current operating systems, Windows 7 Vista included. So I just want to set this up to make sure. The installation process itself isn't too bad though, as I'll show you in just a minute. So right away, this guide's going to be split off into two small sections. The guys who installed Unreal Tournament through the original CD, and those who bought it through Steam, like me. Alright, so honestly, before we can play Thievery, we're going to need to make sure Unreal Tournament is installed. If you have the original game from the CD, it should have been installed on your main drive, so C or D drive / Unreal Tournament. Now, if you bought it through Steam, then what you're going to want to do is go to your main drive that Steam is installed on, go to Programs, the Program Files, and look for the Steam folder. When you open up Steam, you should see a bunch of folders, and you're going to want to go to the Steam apps. And once you open that up, you're going to see a few other folders. Look for the one that says Common, and when you open that up, you should see, assuming you've have it already installed, should show up right there as Unreal Tournament. Now notice on the folders though that the U and the T letters in the folder are lowercase. I say that because when we need to install Thievery, it could cause some problems if you don't notice this. So right away, now that we found where our Unreal Tournament is installed, we're going to need to install Thievery. Before I forget, you guys need to download patch 436 for Unreal Tournament. If you got it from Steam, you shouldn't have to worry about updating it, but if you have anything other than Game of the Year, you're going to have to update it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and download Thievery 1.6. You're going to want to go to their website, which I will provide the link on the annotations and in the description below. Okay, now that we've downloaded Thievery, we can go ahead and run it. You're going to get the pop-up that shows you the destination, where it's going to try to install it. Now, if you already installed Unreal Tournament through the original CD, it should be the same folder, so you shouldn't have to do anything. You can just hit install and you're all set. If you're using Steam, you're going to have to change the folder destination. You can type it in manually, copy and paste it, or you can search for it manually yourself. Just be sure though, if you're searching for through the folders manually, that once you hit OK, it's going to show you the folder destination. It's going to show two Unreal Tournaments, one in lowercase and one in uppercase. You're going to delete the Unreal Tournament listed on the video that's scribbled under red, and hit OK afterwards. Alright, once it's installed Thievery, you can go to Start All Programs and go to the Thievery folder and start it up. If you have no problems, it should lead you to the game and you should be all set. Alright, for the few of you that installed Unreal Tournament through the CD, you might notice that it takes a while to load up. This is because it's using outdated DirectX drivers to play the game. Luckily, it's just a file you gotta change out. That can be quickly done. Before you continue though, I would recommend backing up the file in question that we intend to replace. So first, let me go ahead and show you the website where you're going to be downloading the update. There are going to be two renderers we're going to be downloading, one for Direct3D and the other one's for the OpenGL. So go ahead and download the two circled files at the website cwdonal.com/UTGLR. Alright, so once we download the files, let's put them aside for a minute. We're going to go ahead and find our Unreal Tournament folder where it's installed, and you're going to open up the system folder. Once you open that up, you're going to go ahead and look for a file called opengldrv.dll. And what this is the open GL renderer for Unreal Tournament. If you install it from the CD, this thing's going to be extremely outdated. So, but just to be on the safe side, make a copy of it and put it someplace safe where you remember where it's at. With the system folder open, go ahead and open up the 2 zip files that you downloaded, and one of them is going to contain the OpenGL renderer. The other 2 are going to be for the direct 3D renderer. Once your files have already been extracted, just go ahead and move them over to the system folder, and go ahead and overwrite the OpenGL file when prompted. Just make sure that you've already backed up the original just in case. Alright, now go to Start, All Programs, and go to your Thievery folder, and you're going to click on the Change Video Options. What you're going to notice right away when it opens up is that it only gives you 2 selections for rendering. It gives you the original Direct 3D and software rendering. What you're going to want to do is just hit the Show All Devices tab, and it should open up the rest of the selection. So you're going to notice Direct 3D 9 is just the one you want to pick, but if for whatever reason the 3D 9 isn't working for you, try the OpenGL, which is what I'm currently using for recording the demos. Once you've selected the render, just go ahead and hit Next twice, and go ahead and attempt to run the game. If it runs with no problems, then you're all set to go. Once you're in the game, just go ahead and set up your resolution and the audio settings. Make sure that you got the surround sound option checked on, and go ahead and check your sensitivity, and that should be it. I hope this guide helped you guys out, but if you ran into some other problems or you're still having problems loading up the game, feel free to submit a comment below, and I'll try to fix up your problems the best that I can. On my next video, I plan to prepare you guys for the basics of Thievery YouTube. Until then, I'll see you guys later.